Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing out there in YouTube land? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are we good? I'm going to find out here in just a second. I hope that everybody is having a great day so far. Thank you to those of you that have been able to join me live here today, especially those of you that have joined me early. That is greatly appreciated. I certainly do appreciate y'all taking time out of your day to spend a little of it here with me this afternoon. For everybody that is watching the replay, a hello to you and thank you for checking out the live sale today. Hope that you enjoy. Maybe you'll get to see some wonderful things you wished you were available for to try to purchase. But uh, regardless, I hope everybody is able to get some laughs. Now, as usual, y'all, I have enjoyed going live a little early. That way it does allow us, well, I appreciate it, Esther. It does allow us to give some shout outs to everybody out there. She's working and lurking. Samantha, go ahead, get it. I appreciate you. You know, whether you are here for some background noise, I get to keep you company while you are at work. Maybe you're having to do some chores. I certainly appreciate that. To all of you that are here to engage in community, it is a great pleasure and an honor, a privilege to be able to provide that experience. And of course, for your business, your purchases today, you know, it is how I pay my bills after all. I greatly appreciate it. You guys don't forget to go ahead and hit the like button down there on the sale. That is for free. Just a little bit of encouragement there. I would greatly appreciate that. And as usual, before, of course, we get into the nuts and berries of the sale, I want to give some shout outs. I do. We're going to do it. Let's start with the first comment that I'm able to highlight. It is Miss Lisa Shields. Hello. She is saying hello to the whole family. Lady, thank you so much. Yeah, I was here. I usually, I don't know that I've ever missed a birthday, maybe once or twice. Well, a few when I lived in the South, obviously. But thank you, Lisa, for being here. We got Miss Karen Radford. I think that she really truly has successfully put a great reputation back on that Karen name, as has Miss Karen McGurty. How are you doing today, lady? Thank you both for being here. Miss Elaine Linney is with us in the chat. How are you doing today, Elaine? A waving pink hand to you, Miss Catherine. How are you today? Thank you for being here. Out there in the desert, enjoying those warm temperatures. We've got Miss Kim is with us again. Kim, looking forward to seeing you in October, lady. Shannon, how are you today? Thank you for being here. Miss Anne, oh, I'm back. In real life, we do have another antique excursion coming up. It is currently posted secretly on the Scioto Inn website, so do make sure to check that out. The details have not been released, the dates have been determined, but we're hoping for a beautiful spring day to get out to the flea market. Yes, we do. Hey, Miss Ruthie B, how are you doing today, lady? Thank you for joining us. You know we're going to come back to Miss Ruthie. She's got her coffee ready. Sister, cheers, as do I. Oh, the one Pammy whammy, or the one whammy we need in our life is this Miss Pammy right here. Yes, it is true. Miss Donna RN still keeping everybody as happy, healthy as she possibly can. Lord knows that comes with a large set of challenges. Miss Joan D, how are you doing today, lady? Thank you for joining me again this afternoon. We're scrolling. Hello, Holly. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Appreciate you, lady. We got Miss Barbara White is back in the chat with us. Joe S, good afternoon. Hope you had a good weekend. Kirsten, I love that name. I love the name Kirsten. Love that. Hope you're having a good day. Hello, Heidi P is with us in the chat. Good afternoon. Miss Samantha, again, she's working and lurking. I appreciate it. Miss Karen G, lady, how are you doing this afternoon? We got Lisa G is with us in the chat too. Gloria, How are you this afternoon, lady? Hi, Colleen. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Miss Beth C. She is an amazing vamp seller. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you go over there, virtualantiquemarketplace.com. Check it out. You can access it 24/7. We have got 181 active sellers currently, and we're working on some very exciting updates on Vamp. So get over there, be a member. It's free. She's got an addiction to jewelry. That's okay. There's far worse addictions, right? I mean, go for it, girl. Becca Moore, I'm here barely, but that's all right, girl. I know it's going around. It's going around. Stephanie, how are you doing today, lady? I have a little special something that needs to come your way. Yes, it does. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Minnie Bird, how are you doing today, lady? Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Hey, Jamie, how are you this afternoon? Thank you for being here. We love you. Just wait until I get. All right, Jeannie, deal. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You know where to find me, girl. You know where to find me. Miss Linda B. Mitten, high five, lady. How are you doing today? Miss Kim Richards, how are you today? You're not the Kim Richards, are you? Are you really the Kim Richards? Hey, Cheryl, how are you? I need you back on Beverly Hills, girl, but only. Hey Cheryl, how are you doing today? We got Miss Grammy Annie with an I. How are you doing today? Oh, she's drinking tummy tea this Karen girl, she's chasing something else out there this morning, girl. Ugh, sorry about that. Bobby Earp. Bobby, I know you talked to somebody last night. I know you did. Bobby's getting the deets. We talked about it last night, Bobby. So some details are going to be coming your way. Miss Gutierrez, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Miss Eileen, how are you today? Thanks for joining us. Miss Janet, how are you doing today? Thanks for being here. Dusty is up in the chat. How are you doing today, Dusty? I'm scrolling. I apologize if I'm missing anybody. Joanna, uh-oh. We got our comedic relief right here with this one. Yes, we do. Marina, how are you doing today? She's from in New Zealand. We're all international up in here today. I almost cursed. Hey, Poppy, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. Melissa, thank you for joining us again today. I think that I have caught up. My apologies to anybody that I did miss in the chat. Thank you for being here. She's a vintage mama. How are you doing today, lady? So we do apologize if I didn't highlight your name. I do thank you for being here. To everybody out there in the chat, this is maybe your first time or it's been a while since you've been at a sale, welcome to and welcome back. Don't be shy. Let us know it's your first time here. What? Let us know that it is your first time here. There are some great people down there in the chat, and they're going to make you feel right at home. And I certainly thank you for being here. All right, let's get into the nuts and the burrs of it all, shall we? Y'all, speaking of those, that it is your first time here, or maybe it's been a while. First thing is first, if you are able to make a purchase today, thank you so much in advance. I am going to need your contact information right here. It is The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. You're going to see that pop up sporadically throughout the sale. And of course, it is the pinned comment. That is that blue rectangle that you are seeing at the top of the chat. And it is in the description of the video. The information that you're going to want to include is your real name, if it's different than your YouTube username, your full shipping address, most importantly, is the zip code. And last but definitely not least, is the email address that you use for your PayPal account. For those of you out there that are saying, Michael, I ain't got no PayPal account, I don't want no PayPal account. Right on. But I really want that item. You can still make a purchase. Yes, you can. Send the same email with the same contact information. Just indicate that you would like a guest link. I will send you a guest link. It is through PayPal, but you will not have to sign up for an account, use any debit or credit card that you would like. You do enter in your shipping information, but I'll still need you to send me the email. And the added bonus is that you're still going to get your buyer's protection on that. Okay. I only accept payment through PayPal. But again, if you don't have an account and you don't want an account, you can still make a purchase. We'll just utilize the guest feature for you. Just indicate that you would like a link when you send me your contact information. Okay. For those of you that were able to attend, pardon me, to attend yesterday's sale and you did make a purchase, obviously you have not received your invoice because I am doing all invoicing from yesterday's sale and today's sale all at once. So that'll go out this evening. So everything, it'll be combined shipping if you have made a purchase yesterday and make a purchase today. So that's all going to be taken care of already for you. I am going to be doing some offer ups today. With the offer ups, we are going to do a 20-second countdown to try to accommodate for that lag. And of course, I am going to be honoring the just in cases. As always, with the just in case, if you would like to use it, please make sure that you've been an active bidder up until that point. And of course, make sure that you hold on to that just in case until you hear the countdown, okay? If you don't want to use it just in case, you don't have to use it just in case. There's no obligation, there's no commitment to it. Just know that I am going to be honoring the just in cases. And as always, once we hear that bid end, our official bid ender is back with us today. It is the one, it is the only, Miss Ruthie B. Miss Ruth the B is our official bid ender. Can we please get a huge round of applause for Miss Ruthie B yet again for like consistently being here and helping me out on this sale? And it is a help. Okay, I really appreciate it. And Ruthie is always killing it. She's got fast internet. And on top of that, she's got fast fingers. So you got to be quick on the draw. She's right there, Miss Ruthie B. Let her know. Let's share the love, the appreciation, and the thanks for being here, lady. I really cannot thank you enough. So thank you so much. I want to thank the other moderators too for being here. We've got Miss Kim, we've got Miss Karen Gillette for helping to put in the links to update information. A round of applause for Miss Karen Gillette and Miss Kim for consistently being here and for again offering their help. It is greatly appreciated. Ladies, individually and collectively, you certainly make running this sale that much easier. You really truly do. Did I forget anything? Oh, one other little bit of information. Don't forget that this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, Misty and I are going to be contestants on the I'd Flip That Challenge. The YouTube name is I apostrophe D, Flip That. They run it's like a game show. And Misty and I are going to be the contestants this week. So we would love it if you need some laughs. It's not a sale. It's not a conversation. It is literally game style format. So I think you're probably going to be able to get some laughs one way or the other. You're going to get some laughs. And yeah, Misty's going to lose. So I said it. I said it. All right, let's do it. Let's get into the sale. Thank you, Karen, for putting in that link. So if you're not subscribed, it is free. Keep in mind, if you subscribe to a YouTube channel, there is no cost associated with it. You're not going to be asked for a credit or debit card. You're literally following along on YouTube, right? And at worst, it'll send you a notification that, hey, they posted a new video. Go check it out. That's it. There's no cost associated with following a YouTube channel. So, well, hello, Miss Longtime Lurker, first time commenting, Miss Janet. Welcome. Show Janet some love. Show Janet some love. All right, let's do it. Let's get into the sale. All right, the first thing that I've got is a choice, and we're going to start the choice off at, okay, we'll try that again. Let me get my little arrow flashing over. We're going to start the choice off at $10, okay? Today's sale does have a theme. We've got a case of the blues, a case of the antique blues. These are going to be your two choices. They're tins, okay? We've got a floral tin, and we've got a very Art Deco tin. All right, these are your two choices. Now, both are in overall good condition. They both have signs of age aware to them. That is going to come like in patina. There are some dings to the paint. So these are our two choices. Let's take a closer look at them. Let's start here with our round tin. It's got a very Art Deco vibe going on to it, blues, whites, and blacks. It's a relatively simple color scheme, but with that pattern on there, stop it, right? It's not overly embellished or anything like that. It's rather plain Jane when you look at it from the side. This is all about the top, all right? You are coming in at a 2-inch height and a 5-inch, whoops, and a 5-inch diameter. Thank you, Miss Melissa. Gotcha. The interior, it is showing some signs of age. All right, it is showing some signs of age. So yesterday we sold a lot of sewing notions. Maybe if you were a sewer, a crafter, you know, why use those plastic junky looking containers? No disrespect. When you could do vintage tins, right? How about that? So that is choice 1, 2 by 5. All righty. Our second one is, and we're going to call that the deco. So we're just calling that deco, righty? Thank you for the bid, y'all. Next one up, we've got our floral tin. All right. Again, there are clearly signs of age, especially on the interior, righty? This one does have a hallmark. It is an English tin. Lord, y'all know how we got to do it. Barrett ware, made in England. It's Grace Art container. So there is your hallmark. Okay, so it is an English tin. Let me catch up to you guys before we get too in-depth. Miss Catherine. Oh, did somebody, okay, Miss Catherine had to come in at 13. Miss Barbara's in at Miss Melissa. Ladies, thank you so much. I think we're caught up there. So again, signs of wear on that. Do you love that? Look at that. I like the wear. This isn't like the wear on this one's got more wear than the deco tin, but I think aesthetically it does add to it. Beautiful floral motif. You've got like that pale blue with a little bit of pink to it. Very traditional, very feminine, but great for spring, Easter again. Crafters, sewing notions. If you are a lover of the tiny treasures, you can stick them in there, right? And it doesn't count if it fits in a container. Now, our floral one here is coming in at 5.5 inches tall, including the finial, and a 5.5-inch diameter when measured on the lid. Okay, that is our floral choice, and that is a repeating pattern throughout. All righty. So there are our choices. Am I caught up? Oh no, I am not. Y'all, thank you for the bids. Miss Wings, Miss Barbara. Okay, Wings ain't playing. She said, let's do this. Two choices. Do you want deco? Do you want floral? Would you like both? Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be done. Wings, she's keeping it safe with her just in case of 30. Appreciate you, lady. You're holding it though at the 20. You are. Ooh, Miss Melissa ain't playing around. Watch out. There is our. Come on now, Ruthie. What you got for me? What is that? I mean, to me, that's looking like our diamond bit end. Isn't that what it's looking like? It's like I'm seeing a square cut with 4 prongs. Diamond bit end. Blue diamond bit end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. All right, Miss Wings. You had that just in case of 30, but Miss Melissa threw it down with that just in case of 37. Miss Melissa, you got first pick, lady. Which one or ones are you going for? Do you want deco? Do you want floral? She was on it. Get it, get it. Thank you very much, Miss Melissa. Got you here. Now, Wings, You know, you're not obligated, you're not committed. At 30, were you going after the deco by chance? Maybe, possibly, could be, who knows? She said yes. Well, that's great. It worked out in everybody's favor. Wings, congratulations and thank you. It's coming to you. All right. Don't you love them though? Gotta love the tins. I'm telling you, and it's perfect because again, if you stick it in the tin, whatever's in the tin doesn't count. That sounds like sound logic to me, right? I feel like I might be preaching to the choir, but you know, I'm just saying. All right, let me set those down over here. Okay, so okay. Next up, we've got some art glass. Alrighty. And I'm going to start it at just $15. Now, it is signed, it is dated. Quite frankly, the signature is illegible. I cannot read it, but I love it. I love it. Look at that swirl, that iridescent effect. Heather, you didn't miss it. Thank you for being here. You're her special rock. Her special rock. What special rocks do you have? Karen, you don't have to reveal your secrets. Now, our oil lamp here, I do want to let you know that it does come with the wick. Somebody put legit oil in here. So when you smell the wick, you are going to smell like it's got like a kerosene smell to it. So quite frankly, that can be easily replaced. The glass itself is a cobalt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to, yeah, it just kind of looks black. It is interestingly a cobalt glass, okay? We do have, again, our signature, which resides right here. I cannot read it. There is a number, and it appears to be in real life like 1998. Okay, so I can't attest to the artisan behind it, but clearly it is signed, dated. It's from the 1990s. I love it. There's no chips or cracks to the glass. It's got a beautiful display ability to it. Flat bottom, so you don't have to have it in a cradle. I just love the colors and again, the iridescence on that. It's got like that marble finish to it, reminding you of like the antique books. You are coming in at 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches on that one. Okay. The marbleized look. Stop it. I just like this. It's kind of like it's like an anchoring piece, though it is a smaller piece. It's got a very heavy feel to it. So if you kind of want to get those blues, those blacks, though it is cobalt, truth be told, it just really does help to provide like an anchoring piece. That again with the mirror finish, it is black. Okay, it is black. It appears black, but it is cobalt. All right. No chips or cracks. 4.5 inches tall on that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it pretty? And again, get that to you. We do have the signature, what I'm assuming to be some sort of a serial number and a date from the 90s. Melissa's in it at 15. Lady, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Mirror. It's like a mirror. Ooh, Taylor getting in there. She knows snaky, snaky. Miss Melissa. Ooh, there's our candle bid end. Taylor, appreciate you. Did come in after the bid end. Miss Melissa. Pew pew, just in case, lady. At $17, it's coming to you. Now, Taylor, did you get another 100 on another quiz? Is that did you come in to tell us that? Miss Melissa, I got you, lady. Thank you. Thank you, Taylor. Did I? Yes. All right. We're going to Keep it with some glass. Alrighty. That this is a set. It is a 4-piece set. You're going to get all 4 in a variety of different colors. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we love variety. And I'm going to start the collection, 4-piece collection, off at $20. Now, before we get into it, before you throw up your bid, I do want to let you know that there are flea bites. Okay? Taylor, wait till you see next week. I got some perfume bottles. Y'all, I kind of previewed this one yesterday. This is not in today's sale. I have to have stuff on reserve for signed. Stop. That's not what's for sale. We love a good tease. All right. Now, each of these 4 Czechoslovakian dishes, there are flea bites on them. Excuse me. The flea bites do reside on the bottom. Okay. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. But you are going to get all 4. Okay. First up, they are like little salt cellars, but they are faceted. They are in the intaglio, so it's like reversed on this. This one might be a little difficult. So it seems like it is, oh, who was it? Is it, it's not Circe and Cupid, it's, or is it Circe? Oh, the myth with Cupid. But anyhow, we've got that. But again, you're seeing that faceted effect. There are some rough spots that are on the bottom, so more than likely these were used, but I love these. Great little pops of color. So first one is in our amber. We've got the same shape, the oval, but in a blue, okay? This one has 2 horses. I feel like maybe they show there. They actually do show. Thank you, Becca. Yes. Psyche and Cupid. Psyche and Cupid. But here we do have 2 racehorses. Okay. That is the reverse. Here is the front. So you're going to get both of those. We're going to switch up the shape. And then we're going to go into this beautiful, this is my favorite color of the 3. This absolutely beautiful, very light, almost aquamarine to it. Maybe this is another Circe and Cupid. I don't know. Keeping in mind, you see kind of like that bramble or thistle pattern going around the perimeter on that one. Absolutely beautiful. Again, don't they look like little gems? They have a sparkle to them. But again, these are Czechoslovakian. KDEE, I got you at 20. I did say it was 4 pieces. The 4th piece is our largest. It is in a clear glass, but you see 2 cupids. Oh, no, there's 3 cupids, beg pardon. You see that? And that one's the largest. So in comparison, so this one's a little bit bougier, okay? Again, the flea bites that are on them, they are like legit flea bites. Like they're really tiny. I don't know. I don't even think. I think the clear one was the one. So I don't, can you see it? Like right here on this one, that's what I'm talking about. So far as condition issues, I just want you to know exactly what it is that you're getting. Okay. So you get 1, you get 2. Let's see. Can we do this? I bet I can. 2, 3, and 4. But you get all 4 of them. This is the set. Okay. So you get 2 same shapes, the oval, different patterns, different colors. You're getting 1 circular, and you're getting this geometric shape clear with the Cupid garland, okay? I mean, this would be great if you did put it on like a kitchen or bathroom sink, so that way you always have that place to place, you know, those diamonds, those emeralds, those sapphires. Bam, okay? Little trinket dishes, little salt cellars, etc. All right, let's catch up. Miss Lisa, Miss Stacy, appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Stacy, I see you at 25. Miss Lisa Green, what's the first one? You get all 4, 1 monies. Let's do the countdown for you. Hey, Chloe, how are you doing? You get them all, ladies and gentlemen. You get them all. Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Miss Lisa G coming in at 26. Stacy's got her just in case of 30. Miss Lisa G got her just in case of 33. Ooh, ooh. Fairy tale bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruth B. Appreciate you. Thank you all for the bids. She pewed it. Yes, she did. At $35, all four are going to Miss Stacy Heisey. Lady, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Get your written deal. Olaf and Anna are doing fine. They've got great vocal cords. You know, they love to exercise them. I call, I think I've said it before, I call little Olaf because he's Chihuahua. He is so Chihuahua in the face. And he's got very traditional Chihuahua eyes, if you weren't able to see them. So I call him Little Bug. He's a little bug, a little bug, little bug. Y'all, and Gracie and Louie just got their first adult haircuts. Yesterday. I'll have to share, I'm going to try to share some pictures. Richard has said, I have said, Misty got to see them, and everybody has said, they look so big. Like all of a sudden, they look so big. You would think they looked smaller. No, no. Louis looks like a little old man. He looks like a little old man. All right, let's do another choice. We're going to do another choice. How about that? This choice, we're going to start at $8. Okay. Maybe. Okay. It is for tins again. All right. You have the choice of the two tins. Well, the front is the back. Okay. These are your two tins, giving me like full 30s vibes on this one, and same. Okay. These are going to be your two choices. We have a cleanser tin and we have a body powder tin. Okay. New York, Paris. Let's take a closer look. Our cleanser tin is literally, oh, sorry guys, kitchen cleanser thrifty bank. Use the cleanser, you turn it into a bank. All right. So the cleanser clearly is no longer present, but it has been turned into a bank. It looks like a bank building, but again, giving you like that 30s Art Deco. You've got a marble facade here, but in a monochromatic blue scheme. On the back, we see money grows fast in a thrifty bank. 1 cent a day equals $3.65 a year. Bless. 5 cents a day, $18.25 a year. 10 cents a day is $36.50 a year. 25 cents a year equals $91.25. It's fun to save, boys and girls. Bugs, I got you in it at 10. The bank itself, clearly there is some signs of patina and age. The image itself, a little bit there, but nothing that I think is distracting. I think, again, it adds to the aesthetic value. This is coming in at exactly 5 inches in height. That is choice number 1. Choice number 2 comes with a free gift with purchase. It is our Talc Paris de Couty, New York, Paris. Okay, made in the good old US of A. Beautiful color palette on this one. It does have its little powder thinger up there. I think you kind of push this and it reveals the powder, you see. So it is functional, and the powder comes free. The talc comes free. There is talc in here. Yeah, there is. It is a lesser smell to like Johnson and Johnson's like baby powder. It's there, but it's not as potent, right? I know, I love the top. Look at that. Open, closed, open, closed. Your powder peacock vibes, 100%. These are great, especially if you have like a mirrored vanity tray and just a variety of them. And again, I like it with the monochromatic look, right? Clearly, these two blend. I mean, it's a kitchen cleanser and a French body talc powder, but yet they look beautiful together based on those colors, right? Our talc powder is coming in at 4.5 inches, keeping in mind that I did include, of course, the little top to it. Alrighty. But front and back on that one, patina to the brass. There's the bottom, fully enameled. 4.5, 5 inches. So do you want cleanser or do you want powder? Those are your two choices. Y'all, thank you for the bids. I love the colors on these. So it just kind of, the blues today, just it really came together. Melissa's in it at 11. Karen and Robin, ladies, thank you. Bugs is okay. Melissa's back in the action. All right, let's go ahead and do the countdown for you. Cleanser or powder? So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I know the shape on this one's really fun. It's just, it's so flask. Karen, I got you in it at 16. Ooh, Robin and Melissa are not playing around. Moneybags, bid end. Ruthie said, it's fun to save. Thank you, Ruthie. Y'all, thank you for the bids. It's greatly appreciated. Miss Robin Girl, you almost had it, but Miss Melissa won playing around. Oh, okay, well. She was a woman on a mission today. She said both. Go ahead, Melissa. Thank you so much and congratulations. Appreciate you. Uh, oh, 28, Miss Melissa. Now, do you have an existing tin or is this going to be like an ongoing thing now, Miss Melissa? To be determined, maybe. All right, we're going to move from tin and glass into some pottery. Let's do it. We've got some figural pottery, which, we have blue, so it ties into our element, but it's got some black in it. So it's a great, again, contrast to the blue without being like clashing. It doesn't override the senses. We're going to start our next piece off at just $20. It is in very good condition. There are no chips, there are no cracks. But we do have, are these Orioles? I don't know. I don't know the birds like that. It is, in fact, hey, Lucinda, how are you doing today? It is, yes, indeed, boys and girls. It is our good old Stangle. Love it. No E, even though you would think it's Stangle, pottery, birds. All right. Beautiful figural piece. All right. I know. I like the color stories too, Stephanie. We've got a orange Oriole and a yellow. Red-winged blackbird, sure, makes sense to me. 9 inches tall. It is coming in at 9 inches tall, and of course that's from the base to the tail feathers on our top bird here, okay? And again, there are no chips, there are no cracks to it. Stangle pottery, pretty consistent. It's not an overly detailed sculpt. And I love the fact that they choose to give it almost a wash. It has like a watercolor effect. So you can see that white pottery behind it. It's not opaque, which I really like, especially when we talk about like a vintage or antique decor. Sometimes when the glazes or the paints are too dense, too thick, it doesn't read well with our antiques, especially things that maybe have a patina or character issues, if you will. So again, we have the Stangle pottery. We have our two perched birds, though this one looks like it's ready to take off. All righty. Coming in at 9 inches at its tallest, and that is to the tail feathers. Beg pardon, we're going to get up close and personal here. Beautiful figural piece. Overall soft sculpt. Again, a lighter paint wash to it. Mike, I got you in at 20. Appreciate you. Oh, Lordy. Finishing up for the day. Get it, girl. You can do it. No chips or cracks on this one. Mike, appreciate you, sir. It is a great piece, great price too, might I add. Let's go ahead and start that countdown for you. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. It really has the vibe of a watercolor come to life. Watercolor painting come to life, pardon. Oop, there's our birdie bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Mike, congratulations and thank you at $20. The Stangle Pottery, sir, it's coming to you. Appreciate you. I gotcha. I gotta turn this heater down. Down, down, boy, down. All right. Let's do a little run of some books-ish. Both are antique. Both are in overall good condition. I don't want to say that they're perfect, but overall good condition. You're going to get two. This is a set. So you get two for one money. All right. Where am I starting at? Okay. Now, these aren't just any old books. These are, I don't necessarily want to call them journals, but I want to call them more of a daily log. You're going to get both. Okay. You get both. Let's start with this one. Okay, it's got this little flap, which there's no damage to it. I just have it undone to show. This one is fun. It's James Jack. He's got an inscription. He's out of Delaware County in New York State, and then there's a random 2-cent stamp on it. Okay, so we do have that inscription on the cover. And then when we open it, we will find that is the Standard Diary of 1886. Okay. In here, we clearly have our full calendar. There's like astrology in here. We've got weights and measures. We got weight per bushel of grain, etc. Okay, so that's the fun stuff. You know, that's all the printed stuff here in the front. Again, you've got your full calendar here on the back or in the front. Things that include like February of 1886. We got moon phases in standard time, new moon, quarter moon, full moon, last quarter. Interesting. I don't know what all of that means. Looks a little local mean time, whatever that means. Okay. Okay. Look at this. This diary, this log, if you will. There are some blank pages back here, but overall, it is really filled with a lot, almost daily. Y'all, look at this. I love these. I mean, this is voyeurism at its best in the most non-harmful kind of way. When this is literally a time capsule of somebody's life throughout the course of the year, I just love that. So again, tons and tons of those pages have been filled out. Okay. Now, I did say it was for two, but you're going to get your second one here. We've got the Standard Diary, number 550. This is in like a soft leather. It is a genuine leather in case anybody is like, I don't want that. But again, another Standard Diary of 1890. This one's 1894. Kind of like the same breakdown, but clearly in a different binding. And guess what, boys and girls? Look at this. Look at all of these. It's like sales. It's their cash account. There are some blank pages in this. Okay. But then guess what? Filled. Y'all, filled. She's German. She's a German girl. Went to West Timbush and can't read. Ran around home all day. Did not do much. Very cold, underlined. Very cold day. One of the coldest for a year. Went at home in the evening. Okay. It's like they're cursive, so it's hard. Went to lovely Saint Church to buy milk. Went to Hartford. Mary and the children went to do some training. Went to some midday party. Went to, can't read that word, Farmington. Howard went with me. That's that one. You're getting both. I don't know if it's the same person or not, but I will say that the handwriting is very similar. Okay. They do show a little bit of signs of age, clearly. I will, let me see. I think I can get this one off. Oh yeah, that came right off. That price tag came right off. Did leave a little lighter spot though, but the price tag is off. This is, don't worry, we have more coming up too. But the handwriting is very similar to me. But again, both are filled. I love it. You get both, boys and girls, both. You're going to get both. Okay. Well, let's do, ooh, the bids. I have not caught up to you guys at all. Appreciate it. It is for both. Let me just, okay, Miss Janet was first in it. Jamie, gotcha, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies. Gentlemen, appreciate you. Bloop. Jamie ain't playing around. Yes. Okay, Lynn, go ahead. Oh, Tracy. Oh, Jamie is just throwing up elbows. Watch out. You get both for one money. It's a great fun time, right? Just kind of peek back at the past, literally. Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It's all in pencil too. I will say that when they wrote in pencil, it for me it's easier to read. Not completely, because look at that. Ran around home almost all day. Worked at a number of things. Partly cloudy in AM. It takes some time to figure it out. It does. Ooh, there is our bid, and thank you so much, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. What is it? It's our calendar. Bid and get it. Lynn, I really appreciate you, girl. Did come in after the bid and oh, she had you. Oh, I see what's going on. For both. For both. Okay. Miss Jamie, Miss Lynn, Miss Tracy West. Lady, congratulations. Thank you at 76. You are getting both of the journal slash diaries slash cash account. Get it? Thank you so much. Appreciate you, lady. We do have another lot of two coming up. So if you're really vibing with that, we got more for you. I think these might be the last of my journals. I think they might be today's sale. All right. Let's do some more traditional books for you. Okay. Y'all know I've had some mini books in the past. We've got some more mini books for you today. We're going to start it. This is for both. You get both for one monies. We're going to start it at $18. You do get both. Okay. Let's start off one, the teacher's offerings. It's a little palm-sized book. Okay. Teacher's offerings. This one has our copyright date in it. We do have our smaller of the two, Gold Dust. This I have not been able to identify a specific date on. Okay. Teachers' offerings is very plain, but our gold dust is obviously a little bit more ornate. Now, I do want to let you know that the gold dust, there is separation. The pages have been stitched together. You can kind of see them there. The pages are still all bound together. They're not coming loose or anything. If you really wanted to, you could use some acid-free glue and glue it back just as such. Okay. Does not have a copyright. Teachers' offerings does in fact have a copyright. The copyright predates the Civil War, and we are at 1848. 1848, we do have a little separation here. Okay. Let me see if I can. 1848. They're a little grouse. I don't know. Maybe not. It looks like a flighty bird. So the Teacher's Offerings is a collection of instructive stories compiled by a teacher. Now, does this have the index at the end, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, it does. We have 4 short stories in there. There is clearly some foxing that is going on, but the overall condition, especially being 1848, predating the Civil War, I think that it's held up quite well. The 4 short stories that we have is Lady Lucy's Petition, Disobedience and Its Consequences, Idle Robert, and last but not least is The Apple. So you can see, here 5 to 22, 22 to 41, 41 to 59, they are short stories. Now I will say that The Apple is the shortest, it seems, if I'm remembering, because The Apple starts on page 59. The book has a total number of 63 pages. Okay, 63 pages in that one. But that's our oldie but goodie. The Teacher's Offerings, 1848. There is a little bit of splitting in here. There is an inscription. I think there are photos in here, or not photos, but no, there are no illustrations in this one. So this is text only. Our next one, it's an itty bitty. Yes, there is that separation, but gosh darn, if that little beauty doesn't display wonderfully, look at the little tiny spine on it. That's so cute. And again, that pattern is repeated. You got that floral and ivy pattern back here on the back. Okay. This, like I said, it doesn't, it doesn't have a date. There is an, oh wait, a gift of 1884, but I don't have a copyright. I should have clarified. I don't have a copyright on it. This is Gold Dust, a collection of golden counsels for the sanctification of daily life. Apparently, it is the second part. We have to the Reverend Memory of W.F.E. Priest. Oh, grant that we, most gracious God, may follow in the steps he trod, and freed from every stain of sin, as he hath won, may also win. Gold Dust, second part, The Friendly Whisper. Under this title, we commence a series of short counsels for each day of the week, which will be as a friendly whisper, the voice of a guardian angel, inspiring as occasion presents itself, some good action, some self-denial, some little sacrifice. We recommend that it should be placed on the writing table in the book we most frequently turn to, or wherever it is most likely to meet the eye. What is so often the one thing waiting to some devout person devoted to doing good, simply to be reminded of it. We have Monday, charity. Let me see if we can have, we have Wednesday, self, I can't say that word. Friday, we've got prayer. So there are no pictures in this one. And again, this is the one that is worse for wear, but I think it's so stinking cute. And the subject matter, y'all, pages are in overall really good condition, just the red. And the Teacher's Offering, it was literally an instruction manual, so they're not marbled or gilded, neither are. But one monies, you get both. 1848, and 1848 copyright, an inscription of December 24th, 1884. Get my numbers straight. All right, let me catch up. I love this. Look at these tiny ones. Just stop it. I love it. Let's catch up to you, and then we're going to do the countdown. All right, we got Janet Bugs, Lynn Gotcha Girl, Janet Miss Laurent Enchanté, Bugs back in it, Janet. Make sure we don't miss anyone. Boo Bills, Dusty Ill. Don't we all though? Miss Janet's holding it down at 40. Ladies, thank you so much. You are, of course, going to get blue. You're going to get 2 blue books fitting in with today's theme. What I was going to say is you are going to get both. All right, let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Tell me these two weren't made to like be displayed together. Tonally, they're off just a little bit. They're just like a few shades off. But both with that gold gilding on there. Lynn, girl, I got you just in case. Oh, she got it right before that teacher's apple bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Miss Janet, you were holding it down at 40, and thank you, everyone. But Miss Lynn, with that just in case of 50, at 41, you are getting both books. Congratulations, and thank you, lady. Appreciate you. And I'll get you written down. Okay, we're going to do a contrasting color right now. I think something that goes great with the blues is ivory, a beautiful ivory or cream color. We're going to jump back into pottery. Slowly want to pick this up. This was a rare treat and find. I'm really excited about this. And I was hard pressed to want to let it go, but I'm going to let it go. Okay, I'm going to let it go. We're going to do this. All right, where are we at? This is one of our more expensive items of the sale. We're going to start it at 50 if anybody is interested. Maybe if I can get the number in, that would help. Let's start there. We'll start it at 50 if anybody is interested. This is a stamped piece of Weller. Now, as with the case with a lot of the stamps, they were hand impressed. So, the pressure wouldn't have necessarily been uniform, but we can see that it does say Weller. You do see that there is some crazing. That is going to be most easily identified on the bottom. And you'll see why it's easier to identify on the bottom than on the sides. Okay. So 1930s Weller. It is a 9.5-inch vase. Do you see this pattern? 9.5-inch Weller pottery vase. A 4-inch diameter on that. There are no chips. There are no cracks. There are no flea bites to this beauty. This is the Weller Clinton pattern. Okay. The pattern is repetitious. Okay. So you got a break in between the patterns, but then it is repeated on the back. That's some bougie, okay? It's not a very traditional kind of Weller vibe to it. It's got a great, thank you, Glowy. It does with the scroll work to it, very abstract here, pattern in the middle. It's got an Art Nouveau lean to it, but an arts and crafts era. 1930s Weller pottery, again in the Clinton pattern, definitely a rare treat, especially when we look at the Weller Pottery Studios. The thing I think that is most prevalent is their cameo pottery. So you've got like those uniform glazes, typically you see a lot of turquoise, and then you'll see a floral with a white on them. Pinks, you will also see them. Greens, of course, Luelsa is another one when we think about more common Weller pottery. A lot of times, and we had one yesterday, the Manhattan line, we forget that Weller did do some beautiful patterns, a little bit more simple with overall style, but how elegant is that pattern? Again, Weller Clinton, 9 inches tall, exact, and a 4-inch exact diameter. Okay. I got a smudge in there. But there are no chips, there are no cracks to the pottery. Let's check the rim good. We'll check the base good. Clearly it's showing where it's not glazed. Some kind of like it's picked up some dirt, it's been moved around. But no chips or cracks. Again, you can see that crazing there. A little bit harder to read because of how intricate that pattern is. Don't you love this? I mean, great contrast with the blue, but this could go into so many different decors. The pattern's very specific, but the color being such a neutral would blend beautifully in a wide variety of different decors. All right, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to catch up, and then we'll start the countdown, okay? 9-inch height, 4-inch diameter, no chips or cracks. Let's catch up, and let's do it. Glowy, gotcha, lady. Miss Whammy coming in. Miss Samantha. Okay, Lynn's interested too. Okay, Pammy back in it at 57. Love this. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. It's so lovely. I don't, you could certainly put something in it. Again, one of those things with like the antique pottery, I recommend not leaving sitting water in it. So synthetics, dried corals, definitely the way to go on these. You can, but just make sure you empty that water out as soon as the corals are done and make sure that you really dry that to avoid any more crazing. There is our heart bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruth the B. Do appreciate you, lady. Y'all, thank you for those bids. Pammy holding it down at 57, but just in case, for Miss Glowy at 79. Lady, congratulations. What an amazing get at 58. Ooh, girl, that's a good one. Congratulations and thank you. I love this piece. Simple. That color really lets you play around with it. Okay, let's really switch gears. Now, these are coming from my personal collection, but they've been tucked away in a drawer for so long. And I was like, and with today's theme, they blended in perfectly. And Chloe, if you don't mind, I'm going to use your Weller vase as an example of two different styles blending perfectly together. Now, this is going to be a set. They've lived a long life together, and I really do not have the heart on this particular set because they're difficult to get. I don't have the heart to split them up. Okay, so you're going to get both. You're going to get both. You got it. You got it, Glowy. We're going to keep it at the 50. Okay, this is a two-piece set. I'll show you the two pieces, and I just love how they display with this vase. Okay. They are 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. These are not Japan, these are German porcelain. Okay. They are German porcelain mermaids. You've got both the boy and you have the girl. Now, there are no chips or cracks that were caused by damage. However, the girl, during her firing process, and this has there's glaze in there, so there more than likely was an air bubble that burst. So this is coming from the manufacturer like that, and there is, I don't know if I can get the glaze to kind of shine for you, but there is glaze in there, so it came from the manufacturer. They're at approximately 3.5 inches tall. Look at those slit eyes on her. Do you see the pupil as barely peeking out? I know she is definitely side eyeing. But the porcelain itself, don't they kind of remind you of Yadra a little bit? The colors, the muted colors. Look at that. And then we do have the boy. He is side-eyeing her like, you got a problem? You got a problem, lady? So near identical sculpt. Clearly the heads are different, the hairstyle. He's got almost like a cupid bump on him. 3.5 tall, 3.5 inches long, but you were getting the set. You were getting the set. You're getting the boy and the girl. And again, she's got her little top ponytail going on up there, okay? Now, like I said, I really love this with Chloe's vase. I don't know what it is. This gives me, like, when you see the mermaid with it, it's giving me like full seaweed aquatic vibes to it. I love it. I love this. Hey, Brenda, how are you doing? Y'all, thank you so much for the bids. I love this look. Okay. I'm going to set this down carefully. All righty. So again, our little girl, in her elbow, there was an air bubble that came from manufacturer, and then it does have glaze on the interior, so we know it came from the manufacturer. Otherwise, there's no rough spots, there's no chips to the mermaids themselves. You do get both the little girl and boy. They're clocking in at about the same at 3.5 inches in height, and their length, again, both at 3.5 from shoulder to tip of fin. Okay. I'm going to catch up. You get both. You get both. Oh, definitely a rare mermaid treat. Okay. Um, thank you so much for the bids, y'all. It's just coffee. Just coffee. Miss Beth C back in at 55. Miss Trendlin. Miss Beth C ain't playing around. Miss Audrey isn't a trend. Oh, uh-oh. We're duking it out. I think we are caught. Oh, Miss Trendlin. So no, wait a minute. Oh, they're not cute. All right, let's do the countdown. Thanks, guys, for the bids. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Yeah, they do have little tushies kind of molded in there. His is a little bit more pronounced than hers. Atlantis vibes. Yes, that's exactly. Mermaid bid, and thank you so very much. That girl, I appreciate you. I sure do. It did come in right after the bid, and thank you. Now, Miss Trundleton was holding it down. Miss Beth had that just in case of 100, but Miss Audrey, watch out. You're going to go live in Canada. At 101, Audrey, congratulations and thank you, lady. The set is coming to you. Great get, lady. Thank you. I love them. I mean, they've probably been in the cupboard for about a year. So it was like, get them into a home that somebody's going to love them and display them. And I know where you're going, so you're going to be well taken care of. You're going to be taken care of. Alrighty. Oh, y'all, wait a minute. Okay. Alrighty. I've got another set for you. Now, this is a combination. I apologize. I thought that these were, one is a diary and one is a book. Okay. One is a diary, one is a book. Do I have, okay, so which one was it? We have one. I did, you know what? I just couldn't find it and I just opened up to the page. We have a book, we have a diary. Okay. I'm going to start the set. Again, this is for both. Bye, Stephanie. Good luck. What? Tracy, are you serious? So if you don't see Tracy's comment, it says FYI to anyone who saw the journals before. I just found James Jack in the county's original genealogy records here. It's so exciting to find this journal, which I will donate to the Historical Society. That is, I mean, that's so weird. I mean, you just never know. All right, let's try. I don't, let me see if this journal had an inscription on it. No, they didn't put in their ID. I'm making up dates. Are these the two books that I wanted to do? Oh. I'm wrong referencing. That's what's going on. Y'all, hold on. I got to make a quick notation here because I got confused. All right, now we are caught up. I'm going to start both off at $18. Okay, let's check it. A little bit of condition issues to the exterior of both. All righty. The first one is like this little snap book. It's like a faux leather, early faux leather. I do want to let you know that while it does have the snap still attached, you see what happened. This became dried out and brittled. So somebody tried to open the snap and it pulled on that. I have not closed it just because I don't want to increase that tear, but I want to let you know that that is there. This book is really interesting. We do have a copyright of 1883. 1883. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, I am not. It's the rites and ceremonies of the Essens Essens. I don't know. I've never heard of that before. It's something to do with the Hebrew community. I'm just, right here. Um, it's written in Hebrew. Don't ask me to translate. You don't know. This is written in Hebrew. The entire thing. There's no pictures, but it is all written in Hebrew, which I thought was absolutely fascinating. I've never had a book that was written entirely in Hebrew. I know, right? Different, unusual. I don't know. This might make a great gift for somebody. Again, copyright was 1883. And again, rites and ceremonies of the Essens. Keeping in mind, it is written entirely in Hebrew. Okay. So unless you know how to read Hebrew, hey, Jane, how are you doing? All right. And again, that little snap there on the front, it's not supposed to do that, but it is like them. Okay. So you get you that one. Next one is the diary. Now, this has clearly, this is a leather. It's worn. There is a tear back here on this back corner. Okay. It is gold gilded, nice and shiny. This is a diary of 1921. Now, unlike a lot of journals or diaries, um, they didn't fill out any of this, right? So you have your calendar here in the front. Population in principal cities. Does anybody want to know? In 1921, oh no, beg pardon. Population for federal census of 1916. Let's see how many people lived in Manhattan. They probably just have it as New York. So population in 1910 was 4,766,883. In 1916, they had 5,602,841. Interesting. We have the largest cities in the world: New York, London, Paris, Chicago, Berlin, Tokyo, Vienna, Petrograd. I don't know what that means. Philadelphia, Buenos Aires, Moscow, Osaka, Constantinople. Just really interesting, right? We've got a chart here of presidents of the United States, but anyhow, the first couple of pages to the diary weren't filled out, but not to fear, because that So the first 21 days are blank, but then the rest of the year is filled. The rest of the year is filled. So maybe they got it as a gift, right? Look at that. So a 1921 diary, but the first 21 days are empty, but all the other days are present and accounted for. Okay, so you're going to get both the 1921 diary as well as the 1883 Hebrew book. Okay. The essences are highly intelligent, regarded as authors of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Well, this would make a real great gift for someone then. Oh, that's different. Thank you for that, Lisa. Appreciate that information. Okay, I think, did we have, oh, we did. I'll catch up. Janet at 18, Purdy at 20, Bugs is in it at 25. Great information, Miss Lisa Green. You're going to get both. Let's do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. They went to town. They filled in the margins, y'all. They had a lot to say. Book bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Well, there it is. Bugs. Congratulations and thank you at $25. You are getting both of these. I'm really excited for you on that one. It's just super unusual. I don't know. Do you read Hebrew? Maybe, maybe not. It's still just super cool and unusual to have. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. 25, Miss Bugs. All right, let's keep up with the books, shall we? Now, these are both textbooks. There's no journal or anything like that. I'm going to kind of switch up our color theme a little bit here, but you are going to get both. I have one that has a copyright. The other does not have a copyright. I'm going to double check on this one just to make sure. Both have a copyright. We have a copyright of one at 1889, the other a copyright at 1869. And guess what? Just like I've done with the other sets of books, I'm going to start it off at $18. Just like bloop, bloop, bloop. $18 if anybody is interested. These are our brown books. We've got a larger one, probably one of the largest I've offered. And then we do have another little palm-sized one. Great looks together. Very plain, though, I will say, on the exterior. The larger of the book, we do have like some moth or termite damage happening here. Maybe it was like silverfish, but there definitely was an insect or two that had a smorgasbord here. Okay. Our other one on the spine, really good condition. This is called the Daily Food. There is some embossing on it, though it is relatively plain and simple. Our smaller one here has the copyright of 1889. Okay, Daily Food. There is an inscription. It just has a date of September 18th, not a specific day. Okay, and then so January, you know, it's a religious scripture. January 1st, Deuteronomy 33:25. As thy days, so shall thy strength be. To thy saints, while here below, with new years, new memories come. But the happiest year they know is the last, which leads them home. So you've got different scripture that runs, of course, throughout the calendar year. John 6, this is June. John 16:23. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. What various hindrances we meet, in coming to a mercy seat. Yet who that knows the worth of prayer, but wishes to be often there. So again, just spiritual guidance. And again, that is 1889. And that one again was Daily Bread. You can barely see it. Our larger of the two books, again, something got onto it. This is, are you ready for it? I've had these before. We had them illustrated. This one is not illustrated. It is Evangeline. It is from, that is right, boys and girls, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Okay. The copyright is 1869. 1869. The original copyright to him writing Evangeline was 1867. Original copyright was of 1867. So this is within the first year of Longfellow writing Evangeline. This does not have any pictures. You will see that there are some notations in there. Looks like they were keeping a line measurement. You're seeing the numbers over here. So I don't know what edition this would be, but the pages outside of somebody line counting. No, Cindy, you did not. Overall, really good condition. Okay. Again, 1869 copyright. It is a Longfellow Evangeline. That's a good one. So you do have the two books. KB, were you the one that got the red Evangeline? All right. We got KB interested. So let's go ahead and do the countdown again. One money's two items. Okay. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I've got issues. KB, got your just in case. There's our butterfly bid end. KBEE, congratulations and thank you, lady. You're getting both at 18. You didn't need your just in case. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. This one's a great one. And you were the one that got the red Evangeline, or am I making it up? I don't know. Thank you. All right, let's try something a little different. Yeah, we are. Don't know till you know. Let me make sure. Okay. I'm going to start it's 9 p. Pardon me. You're going to get bored, Michael. 9 pieces. I swear it's just coffee. 9 pieces. Alrighty. We've got Stanley dishes. Stanley dishes. You're seeing the pattern in a flow blue. Ooh, there we are. Oh, it's upside down. Every plate is hallmarked. English flow blue, beautiful floral pattern. But as I said, you're going to get 9 pieces. You are going to get 4 of these saucers. 4. You're seeing I'm holding 3 here. Pattern is repeating. Okay? Pattern is repeating. You know, I just saw it on Instagram. Don't go out and buy those plastic plant liners. This. Add some beautiful blue, right? So you're going to get 4 of the saucers. These are all plates, by the way. They're all plates. You're going to get 4 of like the dessert plate. Look at that with the ruffle, the gold gilding. There are no chips or cracks on any of the plates. Again, you're going to get 4. This is a stack of 3. And again, we do have the hallmark on every single plate. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous or what? So you're going to get 4 of those. That's 8. And then you're going to get 1 dinner plate. This large one. Okay. The largest plate, we are coming in at a 10-inch diameter, 10-inch diameter on that. On our dessert plate, 4, you are going to get 6.5-inch diameter on each of those. And on our saucers, your diameter, which you get 4 of, thank you, Lisa, I gotcha. You're going to get 4 of these. The diameter on those is at 5 3/4 inches, okay? You get all 9 pieces. 4 saucers, 4 dessert, 1 dinner, all 9, 1 money. I'm going to try to, let's do it like this. I think I can do it. I'm going to give you a full look here. Obviously, I'm only going to be able to hold up 3 at a time for you, but I'm going to try to represent all 3 sizes. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous or what? Dinner plate, 1, 10 inches. You've got the dessert or salad, if you will, 4 of those at 6.5. No, pardon. Yeah, at 6.5. And you're getting 4 of the saucers, the smallest, and a diameter of 5 3/4. That is gorgeous. I mean, that's high end, boom, right out the gate. Hang them on the wall, put them in a plate rack, use them for non-traditional purposes. This is beautiful. They're all the Stanley, they're all Flow Blue, they are all English. Every single one is hallmarked. Again, none of the ones that you're getting have any chips or cracks on them, okay? Where am I at? Focus, that's upside down. Tureen. All right, so we got Miss Lisa is in it at 20, Miss Melissa coming in at 22. High-end luxury, very obviously English. So there's 2 of them. Let's see if I can get the 3rd one. Do it like this. 9-piece set, Miss Joan, I got you at 25. Thank you, ladies. I'm not going to be able to highlight. Miss Joan, you're holding it down. 9-piece set, all Stanley Flow Blue. Let's do it. 1. Get 1. You get 4. And you get 4. So that's your 9-piece set. Okay? Figure it out, Michael. Figure it out. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Bye, Lisa. Have a good day. All right, Miss Joan, you're holding it down at 25. We got your, Lisa and Melissa are both thinking alike. Stephanie, I'm seeing you coming in, girl. There is our blue splash, our blue flow. Bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. They were duking it out there at the last second. Joan threw it down. Miss Lisa, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just, boy, I need new glasses. Melissa had a just in case of 33, but Miss Lisa Gens had a just in case of 35. So at 34, Lisa G, girl, you were getting a collection of 9 of the Stanley Flow Blue plates. Congratulations and thank you. They are beautiful. You'll love them. All right, get your written down. All right, let me write because we got 2 VCGs. You need to be specific. All right, let me set these down here. All right, again, something a little bit different. I'm gonna see what y'all think. We're gonna try her out. It goes beautifully, ties it all together. So getting lamps for resale isn't necessarily a difficult thing, right? Getting a lamp that's worth resale is the difficult thing. Not only is it getting a lamp that's worth resale, but getting a lamp in the right size that doesn't make it cost prohibitive for shipping is definitely difficult. However, this next piece We got it all, y'all. We got it all. If you didn't see the video or the previews, we have got this beautiful tabletop lamp in a brass. I do want to let you know that there is some oxidation on the brass. Again, that's a personal choice. Do you love it? Do you hate it? I like it. Look at that blue satin shade on there. That shade is old. Now, we are feeling like the lamp itself is vintage, but I will say, and it does in fact work, the plug, I'm back. It's very clean. It does plug in. It does have the toggle, but the plug itself is giving me 4050s vibes. So when I say vintage, I do think that this lamp has got some good age on it. Now, I believe that the shade is even older than that. This is giving me late 1800s. So is it a marriage? Yeah, it is, but it blends beautifully together. This is a gorgeous look. I love this, okay? The shade alone, frankly, is worth it. I just love the combination on this. Now, this does have the little screws, so you can loosen them and change the shade should you want to. Maybe you love the shade and you have a different purpose for it, but anyhow, I'm going to start it at 45. Yes, Lynn, it does work. It is fully functional with the toggle, okay? Fully functional with the toggle. Like this is put a light bulb in it, plug it in, and it is ready to go. Oops, sorry. Samantha, get it, girl. The height on this one, now keep in mind I measured it from the base to the top of like the handle here. You are coming in at 11 inches, 11 inches. And then there's a diameter on it, you know, from side to side here at 7.5. So it's not shipping cost prohibitive, but man, if this does not have high impact or what? Very clean socket, might I add. Very clean socket. I believe that it was well taken care of. Again, the brass is giving me, based on the wiring, 40s, 50s vibes. This shade, without a doubt, is late 1800s. Okay. So it was married together, but golly, if that wasn't a gorgeous marriage. Now you do see the rippling, it is textured. So you run your fingernail over it, you are going to feel the ribbing. The glass shade, there's no chips or cracks to it. Now, clearly, I'm going to unscrew this. If you're not familiar, you typically have 3 on the shade. And then the filter, the bottom part, is held in by those screws. So it's going to ship separately. Like the lamp will go in, and then I'm going to pack and ship the shade. But look at that. Do you see that? Do you see the ombre effect to it? Gorgeous. I mean, you really do get 2 pieces to kind of play around with. Maybe you have a shade that would work better with this, and maybe you have something that you want to switch this shade out to. So you can kind of play around with it. You're not like locked in on this piece. I will say I bought it because I think it's a beautiful combination, the blue and brass. You just screw that shade back in. Again, there is some patina to the brass itself. Now I screwed this one. Well, it doesn't matter too much because I'm going to take it off anyhow. But anyway, I love this. It's simple. It's high impact. Love the floral detailing down here. We got our blue flower coming out of it. There is some patina, some tarnishing to the brass. I like it. The cord, excellent condition, ready to plug and play, if you will. Y'all, thank you so much for the bids. Great. It was definitely something different, but I loved it. I was like, well, if it doesn't sell, I don't mind keeping this, right? All right, Miss Lynn. Okay, Miss Lynn, Miss Gloria, Pammy, I see Lynn and Gloria are going to duke it out. 11 inches to the height, 11 inches. Let me try one. 11 inches. And then you have a 7-inch diameter on that. Okay, gorgeous. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. He likes it, but he likes like the Gone with the Wind, the larger lamps traditionally. Trust me, I have enough small accent lamps that we ain't gonna be hurting for light. We're definitely not gonna be hurting for light. There is our Starshine bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. I know the shade is real good. Ooh, it got cray cray. Ladies, thank you so much for your bids. We had Miss Gloria coming in with her just in case of 150, but Miss Lynn, girl, she threw it in there. 151. Congratulations and thank you again, Lynn. What an amazing treat. Do enjoy. I want to put a flicker bulb in here. You know what I mean? They do make a flicker bulb with like the larger or maybe like an amber light bulb in here just to make it really moody. I would love that. Lynn, congratulations and thank you, lady. Appreciate you. All righty. Miss Lindy. Okay. All right. Here it is, boys and girls. This is the conclusion of it. It is the conclusion. This is my last Howard Chandler Christy book. It is. And can I tell you something? This was a struggle. Y'all saw me at Apple Tree Auctions. Y'all saw, if you didn't watch the video, go check it out. I bought a lot. There was a lot of books. I probably had over 100. And I whittled it down as of yesterday down to 2. There were 2 books, and I was really struggling. I said, Michael, you're only allowed to keep 1. And with the selling of this book, that means that I have only successfully kept 1 book. I am so proud of myself as a reseller and a collector to stick to my guns. You all know it's hard. I did it with the sale, hopefully, of this book. And if it doesn't sell, then I will keep 2. I really went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on which one I was going to keep. I made my determination. So it is our last book. It is copyrighted 1907. It is a first edition. Okay. This is author and illustrator Howard Chandler Christy. Okay. I'm going to sort it off at $30. Okay. There is the dust jacket on it. I'm going to take it off so you can see, it's just a plastic. It's not glued or anything like that, thankfully. So yes, I of course ship the book with it, but I'm going to take it off because it's too glossy. So what we have got is the Howard Chandler. It's called Our Girls. Now, there is obviously some color wear that you're seeing. This would have been a little bit more vibrant in cream. Okay. The binding is really nice and tight. There are a few dings to corners, nothing detrimental to the book. We are seeing the spine. Okay. It is both full color, black and white. There is an inscription and a date of 1924, though the book itself, we've got a copyright of 1907. Now these, of course, if you're not familiar, they've got the very thick pages to them. We've got full color plates throughout the book. This is fully illustrated. And again, copyrighted 1907. We do have the picture frame in a red with the poetry, short stories. You have your table of contents, again, picture framed. Table of contents, table. We have a listing of our illustrations. Bye, Shannon. Thank you for being here. Look at that little tiny one. Ooh, y'all. Little plate. She's hanging on there. But then we do have some black and whites, but again, it's fully picture framed throughout. But it's just, it is chock full of color lithographs, black and white, the poetry, the short stories of it all. Pages, really good condition. Like I said, there is some color fade and discoloration to the cover, but the contents, I think, far outweigh. Look at this. Look at that. Madam Hickory. Ladies, I am seeing your bids. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. She was a beauty. She was a beauty in the days when Madison was president, and quite coquettish in her ways, on conquest of the heart intent. Grandpa on his right knee bent, wooed her in stiff old-fashioned phrase. She was a beauty in the days when Madison was president. And when your roses were hers went, shall go my rose who date from haze. I hope you'll wear her sweet content, of whom tradition lightly says she was a beauty in the days when Madison was president. Okay. To Ruby Lips, provocative. Okay, so 2, like I'm going to send this to you, but we're starting off numerically. 2, Ruby Lips are hers, a pair of eyes, a cynic to ensnare, a tinted cheek, a perfect nose, a throat as white as winter's snows, and o'er her brow bright golden hair. But though she's everything that's fair, my captured fancies focused where a saucy smile suffuses those 2 ruby lips. Why longer wait their sweets to share? We're safe behind the portiere. A moment then, to no one knows. Ah, now she's flown, couleur de rose. What an with one might hint, but who would dare? 2 ruby lips. Why can I say portiere and couleur de rose, but I can't like sometimes I like read the word mason and I can't figure out how to read that one. I don't know. But again, excellent condition, black and whites. You've got full color plates in there. And of course, I'm going to flip past the color plates because they're a little bit more weighted. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gorgeous. That poem was quite provocative for 1907. I mean, he was saying they were sneaking behind the portiere to throw down some kisses. She ended up flushing the color of couleur de rose. I mean, that's not suggestive for 1907. You know, they was being naughty back there. I'm trying to find some kids for you. But anyhow, great condition. Oh, here's a good one. This one. This one is Eyes Where Cupid Has Made His Lair. Isn't that lovely? Just the art, the poetry of it all. Love it. All right, I'm going to catch up to y'all. 1907, Howard Chandler Christy. What was it called? Our Girls. Lynn threw it in first. Lady, thank you so much. KBEE coming in. Thank you, ladies. Catherine's got it. Lynn, Trendlin, Catherine. All right, let's go ahead and do the countdown. Provocative. Who knows what you'll find in here? Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bidon. Who is she? This is called She Held a Deep Red Rose. Yes, she did. All those just in cases coming in, y'all. Thank you so much. There is our book bid end. Well, y'all, thank you, Miss Ruthie B. That is a fond farewell to our Howard Chandler Christy, who knows what the future may hold. But for now, c'est la vie. That means it is going to Lynn, no to Catherine, nope. Our last one to KBEE. Lady, congratulations and thank you. Thank you all, of course, for the bids. But KBEE at 66, lady, she's coming to you. Thank you. This is a good one. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. Well, I know you're going to be loved. Appreciated. Okay. All right, y'all. We have come to the bougiest item of the sale. This was a conflict because never did I ever think that I would see this in real life, and to not only have found it in real life and then be able to get it and provide at least the opportunity for somebody to have this piece. This literally is a very high end. This is museum quality. This is, when I say museum, pieces of this, and I believe there are 3 pieces of this that sit in the Smithsonian. There are a few pieces that sit in the Loganville Historical Society Museum, speaking of which. We have got Noles Taylor Noles. This is an Ohio porcelain company, right? Who knew? Out of Loganville, Ohio. Small little town, not really known for nothing. This piece is dated anywhere between, what was it, 1884 to 1894. So sometime within that 10-year span. This is referred to as lotus ware. I want to show you the hallmark face up. So we can see that it says lotus ware, and you can see the Noles Taylor Noles, the KTK. All right, there is our hallmark. It is an exceptionally intricate piece. Like I said, this is sitting in the Smithsonian. Now, there are condition issues. That said, and I know this might be like, oh, I am going to start this piece if anybody is interested at 125. There are condition issues, okay? We'll talk about it. This is all slip work. And if you're not familiar with slip work, they're basically taking it like a cake decorator would. These are all passed through. Like, do you see the light coming through? Like, this is not solid, this is not molded. It is like porcelain lace done by hand. Look at this. This is all done by hand. Look at that. Bone white, high gloss. All of this is done by hand. Let's go ahead and talk about where the condition issues are. They are up here on this ruffle. I'm going to slowly spin it so that we can identify it together. Maybe. Okay, right here. See it? We have a piece of the ruffle missing. 1, let me spin it here, and 2. You have those 2 spots, 1 and 2, where we do have a chip to it. Okay. It is overridden by the fact there is debate on the word rare. This is a rare piece. Okay. A rare piece. I adjusted it accordingly at the 125, but it's really fair. Do you see that? I mean, you can see through. This is not a solid piece. Like, this is all done and then applied. Okay? It is gorgeous. Noles Taylor Noles, Lotus Ware. All right? This is a rare treat. Like I said, there are about 3 pieces that are sitting in the Smithsonian. Originally from Loganville, Ohio, middle of nowhere. But what a claim to fame. I mean, the work that would have went into this piece. Look at all of just the beading and then that additional slip work on that. I love it. Yes, there are 2 chips on it, but gosh darn it, trust, it is worth it. It really is worth it. We are coming up at a 4.5-inch height. 4.5 inch height, and a 4.5 inch diameter on the vase. I mean, look at that. How uniform. Doesn't it? It looks like it's lace. I mean, from a distance, it sincerely looks like lace. Clearly is going to go in with our blue. It's gorgeous. But again, we do have two chips to it, which I'm just not that collector. Like I'm like, when something is so exceptionally beautiful, it is a rare piece. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't want that. It's not pristine. Like, okay. We do have a chip here. We do have another one here. Okay. So those two chips. Definitely a high-end piece. I know. But I loved it. We started off at 125. If there's no interest on it, respect. But again, Noles Taylor Noles, and that is the Lotus Square. Okay. Keep your eye out for it. Keep your eye out for it. All right, I'm going to set that to the side, and we're going to move on then. Okay. We are down to, let me count here. 2, 3. We're down to our last 4 items of the sale, boys and girls. Yes, we are. Let's do it, okay? I got a choice. I got a choice of some early American pressed glass. Quite frankly, never heard of them till I thrifted them. And boy, am I glad that I did. We're going to start the choice off at $30. $30 for choice. It is an early American pressed glass from Canada, and it is from a manufacturer known as Burlington. It is in, when I saw these, I was like, is that contemporary? No, it's not. Look, it is in their Arctic blue, their fleur de lis. So each of the fleur de lis does have a satin glass effect to it. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. We do have our compote here. Okay, it is a Burlington Glass Company, early American pressed glass out of Canada. Well, no, wait. That's nonsensical. What would we call it? It's not early American pressed glass. It's ECPG. It's early Canadian pressed glass. Burlington, Canada. Arctic blue, fleur de lis compo. No chips, no cracks on that. Yes, the color is it. You were coming in at a height on this one at 7 1/4, 7 1/4 inches tall, and you have a diameter on that. And look at the finishing on that. I love that jagged. It's not super sharp, but it does have a little bit of severity to it, which I like. You have a diameter on that at 5.5, 5.5 inch diameter. Again, oh yeah, 100%. Louisiana, New Orleans vibe to it all day long. Lynn, I got you at 30. So that is choice one. Okay. What is better than one piece? How about the matching console bowl? Again, Burlington Arctic Blue. They're fleur de lis. Each of the fleur de lis is in a satin glass effect. There are no chips. I get to keep the Lotus. There are no chips or cracks to it. The bowl, we are coming in at a 3 inch, 3.5 inch, beg pardon, 3.5 inch height. And I did measure it at its tallest right here. And then we have a diameter on that bowl. Look at that thing. We have a diameter on the bowl at 8.5 inches, 8.5 inches. So those are your two choices. You can choose between the my lord, the Burlington bowl or the Burlington compote, both in the Arctic blue, no chips, no cracks. It is an early pressed glass, but out of Canada. Who knew? We got Miss Lynn in it at 30. Lady, appreciate you. Gorgeous color, especially for your winter decor. But this great icy blue, great for spring and Easter too, right? Imagine some like of that shredded paper with your marble eggs and the bowl. Stop it. Oh, Miss Barbara getting in on the action too. All right, ladies. Oh, Joan coming in hot too. Great with milk glass. Stephanie, hold on to you just in case, girl. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. The clarity in this almost reads like it's crystal. And this has got some substantial weight to it. Ooh, fleur de lis bid end. Flower of life bid end. Thank you so much, Ms. Ruth the Bee. Appreciate you. I'm going to set these down. Oh, Karen, what are you putting out about there? Oh, Burlington is just a hop from her. All right. So, oh, let me catch up. Those things were heavy, hard to balance. Okay. So, Miss Lynn in it at 30. Barbara, appreciate you. Joan, gotcha. Miss Barbara back. Miss Barbara got the just in case at 37. Bobby, 38. But Miss Joan D. Thank you, Ruthie. At 39, Miss Joan, do you want the bowl? Do you want the compote? Would you care for both? That's up to you, lady. And then we've got Miss Bobby at, oh, well, sorry, Bobby. Joan's going for both. Congratulations and thank you, Joan. Those are going to look beautiful with your milk glass. She said, I know, thank you. Congratulations and thank you, Joan. They are both coming to you. Appreciate it. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, let's do some more flow blue. Let's do some French. We've got Luneville. Luneville. This is a three-piece set. Now, I do want to let you know that these have been used. So there is like some discoloration, but I really like it. I think that it adds to it. And quite frankly, it gives me like, it's French and they are all stamped, but it's giving me like early American vibes, like kind of like the what do you call them? The crocks, the pottery, the salt glaze kind of jugs and things of that nature. That's what it gives me, but definitely a little bit more elevated and refined. So three-piece set. It's all Luneville. There are no chips or cracks. However, there is discoloration. We'll start it at 20 if anybody is interested. You're going to get the three pieces. Oh, isn't that great? Look at that. You're going to get the very large mug here. Again, each of them is marked upside down. Look at that. Ooh, look at that pattern. I love this. Imagine this hanging on like a mug hook. That color, that pattern, that is it. Okay. So there is some crazing to this, which is identified. The bowl is where we're going to see the most significant. And I'll like if you can, there we go. You see the contrast? You know, this held water. There, you can see that discoloration. I love it though. I like this is where totally subjective. You know, are you looking at that and you're like, yeah, not my thing? Or are you looking at it and you're like, actually, I kind of love the fact that it has it. I love the detailing on the interior. Look at that bowl. That's a great piece. Look at that. I mean, just it is so striking. But don't you see kind of like early American vibes? You know, you've got your crocks up there, your salt glazes. Look at the detailing on that one. They got a little whoop whoop right there. Aren't these great? I love these. I mean, these two pieces alone are super fantastic. We love it. But you are, of course, going to get the third, which is your underplate. So you're going to get all three. And again, they are hallmarked. Okay. Jane, I agree. It has character and I love it. I love it. You know, some people would be like, nah, but I really like that. I think that it adds a lot of aesthetic value to it. You're going to get all three pieces. Okay, agreed. Just stare at it. Why not? The bowl, the mug, and you're going to get the plate. Let me not do that, Michael. That one slick. Okay. Use in tandem, split them up. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. All right, let me catch up to y'all. I know we're going to hit the countdown. All right, so we started at Barbara. Thank you, Bobby. Okay, Barbara and Bobby are thinking alike. So Miss Barbara's holding it down then at 24, but Bobby's at 25. Again, this is 3 pieces, 1 monies. There are no chips or cracks, but clearly the bowl has our discoloration. I mean, I should hold it like this. So you're going to get the 3 pieces. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Barbara, I got your just in case, lady. Thank you so much. I know it does. It's got a story. I mean, it was used, but it was still cared for. There's no chips or cracks on it. Oop, there's our love letter bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. Appreciate you. Let me set these down real quick here. All right, so what we got? We had Miss Bobby holding it down at 25. Thank you, but Miss Barbara, she had her just in case of 33. Barbara, congratulations and thank you at $26. The 3-piece set is coming to you. I love the bowl especially. Thank you. All right, last 2. Oh, is my pen running out of steam? Okay. An unusual piece, but the subject matter is on point, so I had to pick this up, and I totally forget where, if I got it in person or an auction, I can't remember. We'll start it at $18. It is the Sheffield shell. Sheffield shell. Okay, it is a silver-plated shell. Alrighty. Silver-plated shell. We got the silver-plated shell. Yes, the oyster or clam knife, butter knife is still present. Caviar. Okay, it is silver-plated. I don't think that it was hallmarked on the exterior of the shell. No, no hallmark on the shell. It's got little nubby feet. Okay. And of course, you just went and it opened it. I mean, look how shiny it is on the interior, though. We do have our Sheffield knife. That one is hallmarked. Nope, I'm going to get it to read. Silver-plated Sheffield, England. We even have, yes, boys and girls, ready, our original tag. And we have the clear glass insert, which is also in the clam. But look at how shiny that is. On the because normally like it gets kind of patinaed out here. Well, look at that. I don't know. The shell, I don't know if I would be mad at somebody who polished this. I think that it honestly could really just amplify it. I mean, because look at that. There's no chips or cracks to the glass. Clearly, there is some patina to the exterior of the silver plating. The interior is brilliant. And you are getting the original serving knife that is going with it. And again, that one is hallmarked Sheffield. Whether you would choose to kind of set the knife off to the side and leave it as such, the insert there isn't super distracting. Thankfully, the beading work kind of it doesn't read like, oh, it's missing its serving piece, right? Like it's really difficult to tell. So you could put rings in there. Put little soaps in there. Oh my god. Baby. You could put your little mermaids in there. Oh, love it. It's a really fun piece. Um, whether it's in the kitchen, it's in the bathrooms, you have a coastal vibe. I mean, do you actually want to use it for service? You can. Why not? Look at that. And again, the original hand tag, that'll be in there. Glass insert, no chips or cracks to it. And of course, your original service spoon or knife. Look at that over there. I love it. I've had this thing for a hot minute. Just decided. I know, a mermaid doll, a Cupid, so many possibilities. Love it. Unusual. All right, y'all. Let me catch up, and we're gonna do the countdown. Lynn, Bobby, ladies, thank you so much. Miss Lynn back in at 22. Bobby coming in. Watch out. I know it is really good with the mermaid. All right, y'all. Sheffield, the silver-plated clamshell, glass insert, knife, hand tag, it's all there for you. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. Oh, I really kind of do want to shine it up. There's something about that. Just imagine the exterior being that shined up in the clamp. All right, let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Now, are you going to put your caviar in here? Is that what we're doing? Maybe. Miss Joan got your just in case. Lady, you're holding it at 26. There's our shell bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Bobby, I see you're just in case in 40. Lady, it did come in after the bid end. I sure do appreciate you. So to Miss Joan, lady, at 26. Ooh, Lynn, girl, you hitting a real lag right now. At 26, Lynn, or Lord, Joan, congratulations and thank you. It is coming to you. That's a special piece. Ooh, that looks good with the Burlington. That looks real good with the Burlington. All right. It is our last item of the sale. We have come around. We're pulling into the station. And, we did blues, we had French, we had English, we had Stangle, we had US pottery. But what would any blue sale be without Holland's Delft Blue? Yes, boys and girls, we're going to do our last item. They are the Holland Delft Blue, or Delft, pardon. It's a tiny little treasure. We're going to start it off at $10. There are no, what did I just do to my screen? There are no chips, there are no cracks. Ready, set. Well, maybe I should pull this up. Hold on. Let me pull one of these inserts out so we can read it a little bit better. Oh, there we go. You're getting not one, but two. So we got Delft Holland. Okay. The corks on these are the vinyl, so they have been replaced. But you are going to get both. Both are. Oh, well, that one, I didn't even have to take it out. That one reads better. Look at the little salt and pepper shakers. They're so tiny and cute. No chips or cracks to them. We've got our Holland boy and girl, our Delft salt and pepper shakers. They're coming in at approximately 2 inches tall. You want to talk about a tiny treasure? Look at him. Ooh, hey, boys and girls. Hi. They're so stinking cute. Again, no chips or cracks. We talked about like the salt glazes and stuff like that. These, of course, while they are Delft, these would go great with your early American. If you're just a fan of the blues and the whites, clearly, they're just so stinking cute. I mean, how could I not? I had to get them. All right, Ms. Lisa's in it at 10, Bobby coming in at 12. It's because they were so tiny. They were so tiny. These aren't the Japan ones. They're not the USA ones. We got the real Delft. Both, of course, are marked. The corks have been replaced, but to each their own. So, do you want to use them, or do you just want to put them up as figurines or decoration? Totally up to you. But I mean, clearly great for a very small space. Look, he's got his little shoes peeking out here. Y'all, thank you. Ciao, Karen. Thank you. All right, we got Miss Bobby, Miss Joan. Bobby's back in at 16. There's too stinking cute. Let's go ahead. Let's do the countdown for our Delp boy and girl. Here we go. I know. Well, they got to. I want to tip over. Let's do it. 2 inches. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Do, 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 do. I love the chunkiness of them too. It's that thick pottery. I mean, it's a great sound. Shouldn't do that, Michael. There is our tulip bid end. Way to keep it on theme, Miss Ruth the B. Thank you, lady. Appreciate that bid end. Bobby, you were holding it down at 16, but Miss Joan came in with that just in case of 25. So at 17, congratulations and thank you yet again, Miss Joan. The little Holland boy and girl, they are coming to you. All right. That was it, y'all. That was the last item of the sale. I greatly appreciate it. Again, before we do end, I want to give Miss no bonus items today. No bonus items today. No, because I have all that stuff to ship from yesterday. He gonna be busy. So your invoices might not be going out till about 10, y'all. A round of applause. First and foremost, of course, for Miss Ruthie B. Lady, you, as always, did an amazing job with the bed ends. I certainly appreciate that. I would like to give another round of applause and a huge thank you to both Miss Karen Gillette and, of course, to Miss Kim for being here, putting in links, reminding people about communications, etc. I greatly appreciate that. Ladies, again, as I said at the beginning, individually, a huge thank you, but collectively, y'all, you really do make having this sale that much more easier, and I greatly appreciate it. To all of you out there in the chat, again, if I got to be the lunch buddy or the work buddy, background noise, it is a great pleasure and an honor to be able to get to do that. Thank you so much. Again, a huge privilege to be able to provide a space where we all get to come together and share our loves and our passions of vintage and antiques and get to engage in community and chat. And of course, yeah, primarily, no joke, those purchases. I greatly appreciate that. I want to thank you all every single way, and I do sincerely mean this. There is no one way that is ever too small or too little to demonstrate or show your support. It all adds up into my ability to be able to get up here on screen and to go out and to shop and do those videos and do this as my full-time job. Every way that you do this, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for making this possible. So yeah, don't forget this Thursday, if you haven't done so already, at 9 p.m. Eastern, Misty and I will be competing against one another on I'd Flip That, the YouTube channel. It will be live. It is not a sale. It is not a chat. We're going to be going head to head, and I'm going to win that, no doubt. So do make sure to check that out. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm sure you're going to get some laughs out of that one. Don't forget, y'all, go over, check out VAMP, Virtual Antique Marketplace, just as it is free to follow along / subscribe here on YouTube. It is free to become a member on VAMP. We would greatly appreciate that. We currently have 181 sellers on VAMP. There is a wide variety of items. There are thousands of items that are, yes, I will, girl, go on. Be prepared. Be prepared. Get that. What do they have for diaper rash? Because you're gonna be butt burnt Thursday night, girl. Get it. Stock up on it now. Um, don't forget to go check that out. Thank you, Karen, for putting in that link. And again, don't forget to check out saitoin.com. There is already a schedule posted for some upcoming events. Details will be coming out soon. Our next one will be in May, the first weekend in May. It is an antique excursion. Misty Pate is going to be there with us, of course. We're looking forward to shopping and community and chat and drinks and a lot of food, a lot of great community. So go check that out. Reservations are available. And of course, don't forget, we are going to be having another Halloween event, maybe some other events to be determined. So go check it out. We would appreciate that. Yeah, that's it. We will be back next Tuesday, Misty and I. She'll be recovering from butt burn. We will be back Tuesday on Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter at 1 p.m. Girl, they're going to be more than snacks. Please, snacks. There's going to be more than snacks. Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter next Tuesday at 1 p.m. on Misty's channel. Of course, I will be back next Wednesday here on the Cult of Vintage. I hope that you all have a great weekend. Hopefully, we get to see you Thursday evening. We're looking forward to that. And until then, guys, you be safe, have fun, and I'll see you all around. Bye, guys.